I have a really hard time calling myself a financial advisor just because I do have those icky feelings that I think the general public has, but it does describe what, you know,
I
technically what
know.
I do.
What you're pointing to is just so problematic. What I want to do is take back planner, right? Like I want to take that term back and define, but it might be too far gone. And advisor is a challenge, and wealth manager and financial consultant. The way I dealt with that was I would say financial advisor, and then I would say almost immediately, but not like that. And that leads me to just talk real quickly about marketing. Like you can't talk about what you do. You have to tell stories about it because there's no way to say it. I give comprehensive financial advice. Really? You and every other TV commercial I see. You know what I mean? Like so the only way to do this is to kind of tell stories, leave breadcrumbs. And I know that can be challenging with testimonial rules and case study rules, but go read any of Larry Swedrow's books. Go read The Behavior Gap or The One-Page Financial Plan. Go read that again and notice it's just a story. And if we can figure out a way to tell those stories without saying at the end, I do that for all my clients. All you do is say, Carl Richards, founder of Prasada Capital, email address, right? You don't have to promote anything. And if you do that often enough, we're just increasing the odds of putting yourself at risk for good things to happen. And especially that gets even better if it's niche focused, right? It's around a special niche, as most of you would probably say, but niche, as they've taught me to say here in London, especially as it's more focused, because then it resonates with the very people that you want to help, right? So if I'm working with architects that have their own firm with 10 employees, own their own company with 10 employees or less, they have unique financial challenges. I know about them. I can write about them. I can speak about them on a podcast. I can write a weekly email about them. And that becomes a really strong signal. It repels 99.6% of the population. But the 4%, the 0.4% that's my client that are architects with 10 employees, it becomes a massive signal, right? So Betty, thanks for the question, because that's all around the same idea of how do we even talk about what we do? Well, I think the only way to do it is tell people stories and share it. So I hope that's helpful.